He looks pretty cute. I mean, everybody has their flaws, and like, you just gotta look over them, God put you on this earth and he made you in his image. So when you see yourself and you think of those flaws, like, you just gotta look through them, remember that God gave you those flaws for a reason. Like, he made you in his perfect eyes, stuff like that. Sometimes, like, I see the inside of myself and like, I overthink a lot and stuff like that. But I remember like that no matter what, like, I just push through, and don't overthink about like the little things, and just remember all the good stuff and remember all the positives. And so that's how I push through flaws like that.
Pretty good, actually. It sounds really conceited, but I've grown to love myself a lot because I used to hate myself a lot. And so getting the mullet haircut and the piercings and the gauges and stuff was just a way of expressing who I am finally. Took a lot of pushing through barriers mentally of just what I thought about how I looked. And I finally came to a point where when I look in the mirror, I actually smile. So it's a good thing now. Probably when I met my husband. That was about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we got married. And it was on my wedding day that I looked in the mirror, dressed up and everything. And I had the gauges and I had all this stuff. And I finally saw what my husband saw. And that, sorry, I'm kidding. And that was really transitional for me. Yeah.
I feel pretty neutral. I don't feel any particular way. And I never really did. I've never been ashamed to look in the mirror. I've never been particularly happy about it either. I've always felt pretty neutral. It's a weird experience though, seeing yourself, because a lot of people feel like their insides don't match their outsides, and I feel like that too. And it's such a weird experience seeing the physical manifestation of yourself, looking back at yourself through a mirror. I feel like there's good and there's bad, and it cancels it out. I think it's good. I think it's a reminder to yourself that you're always there for yourself, and you're the only person that's always going to be there for yourself. And every time you look in the mirror, you're guaranteed the same person. I guess it's a familiarity thing and a comfort thing, and when you look good, you feel good. It can be bad just because it's kind of bizarre if you think about it for too long and if you look in the mirror for too long. But I think it can be bad if you're not in a good place and you're not comfortable with yourself also. So I guess it can cancel each other out.
I feel very accomplished, I'd say, for things I've done up till now to put my life to where I want it, and that I wouldn't have changed anything because everything happens for a reason, and that if I were to, probably wouldn't even know that me, myself, when I look in the mirror, I see something, a battle I had to fight through over the years to become to the person I am today. That's what I see. To open myself out and not, be, let's say, just that quiet person, as like a development of my own self over the years. Because when I was younger, I didn't really fit in, I guess you could say. I would always be the person, last pick, or who didn't really get invited. So I worked on myself to open up, and finally, over time, I integrated back into society as it is, and it feels amazing. So I feel proud to say.
When I see myself in the mirror, I feel God. I feel like God is in me, God is of me. I feel like God just made an exceptional person. I don't know. Everything that I am, love. I have so much love in my heart, so much of everything, so much life in my heart. So when I look in the mirror, I just see my whole life before my eyes. Like, I don't see myself, I see love, literally. And everything that I've ever loved, when I look in the mirror, I don't even see myself. I just see all the people and all the things that I've touched. And that's all I see, just love. Faith in myself, yes. Faith in others, not so much. Faith in the good Lord above, he's inside me, so technically it's myself as well. So faith, yeah, you can say that. It's pretty good part of my life. As long as I got love and as long as I got the God in me, can't nothing go wrong.
I feel like I'm aging, but And I could lose some weight, and then my hair is slowly falling out, and I could probably dye it and look like I'm 2 years younger. I just see myself as a fatter me from when I was young. I still got all my teeth at 61 years old. That's one thing I did do. I brush my teeth every day, and I still got my teeth at 61, and they're all real. Nobody has real ones at 61, not many people. I still feel like I was when I was 15. I still listen to the music from now. Everybody says you need to grow up and change. If you're a true person to yourself, there's not a lot of changing you can do. I just feel like an old young person. I just think that people should not analyze stuff so much, and they would be okay. And that's the way I am. I don't try to analyze a whole lot of stuff, and I get by fine. Everybody's always complaining and hollering and hooping. For what? You can't change a lot of things, and if you have people in the world that don't want to change them anyway, so you're just going to be miserable hoping that they'll change, but they won't change. Most of them are they won't change for the good. They're so wrapped up in the bad that they really don't care if anybody wants to be good.
I feel confident. I feel beautiful. I definitely feel like a survivor, and I feel strong. I'm a mom of 4, so I feel like some days I look in the mirror and I feel like I see an old lady, and then other days I feel like there's no way I can be as old as I am when I look in the mirror. Literally being told every single day that you're a loser, you're useless, you're ugly, you're fat, nobody ever loves you, you're better off dead, to not having that and having to force myself to tell myself that all of that was just because he's a narcissistic jerk and that was his insecurities. And actually listening to my friends and my family when they would be like, look, you're strong, you're amazing, you're beautiful, that just helped to build me back up to where I am.
I feel good, that's something I'm learning at this point in time too, is that if you're never happy, you'll never be happy. So I'm content with everything that I have. I've went through some changes physically the last 3 months. I've gained 50 pounds. I have gotten sober for like 110 days now. I've stopped using soaps and shampoos, taking more of a naturalist approach to life, and I feel like my skin has cleared up a lot. I feel like sometimes the world is not mine, and just looking at myself, I feel like that's mine, and I'm happy about it. I went through a stage of my life where I removed mirrors in my house and social media because I really hated the way I looked for so long. I'm at a point now where it makes me happy to see where I'm at and how far I've came and how far I could go, more potential.
I feel excited, blessed. I feel that I have let go of some of the visions that I've had, some of the dreams that I had that I probably didn't hold on to tight enough. And I let doubt come in and maybe take some of those things away. But I also see a miracle because, like I said, man said I should be dead, that I shouldn't be able to talk or walk. But here I am having an interview with you, And so I'm truly blessed in all of the facets of life, all the different things that we go through. I can look at myself and say that I'm blessed, and that I have a great husband and a great family, so blessed. I don't think that I have a lot of regrets. The one thing that is top of mind, look, I'm talking like one of my friends, top of mind. We know who that is, right, babe? I thought I'd have a baby by now. And that's the vision that I feel like I didn't hold tight too long enough. We got pregnant, had a miscarriage, and then I didn't pursue, I didn't try, And the scripture says faith without works is dead. So I could believe all day that I'm gonna have a baby, but if I don't do the work, it doesn't happen. unless we adopt, or unless one of my godchildren, need us to step in. But I think that's the biggest thing right now, today, that I'm struggling with, that might be a regret. And I can't really say that it is. It's just, I haven't figured that part out yet. Do I regret not pushing, or is it too late for me? I don't know. But I'm still blessed. I've learned to be content. The scripture says, learn to be content. And I really am. I'm okay if I have a child. I'm okay if I don't.